going on, everybody? It's Kyle here at All Dogs, and I'm going to give you a 2024 update on the truck. Not much has really changed up front. I still have the coastal bumper and currently running Baja Squadron fog lights. We just set up a dealer account with diode, and slowly but eventually those will be changed for diodes. And then I'm also going to do some ditch lights and bed lighting too, which I just haven't installed. And then I also have a aux beam switch panel on the dash. But yeah, as for really about the only big changes I've had so far has been wheels and tires, and then the suspension. One of the changes that I've done since the previous video has switched to our 17-inch wheel and also went to a little bigger tire. So I'm currently running our 17-inch ADO prototype wheels. When they came in, they were gray with a red center cap. I wasn't cool with that, so I ended up going with a white wheel. I had a first gen CRV that was blue, similar blue with white wheels, loved it, figured I'd do the same. So I went that route, super happy with it. As for tires, they are a 295 7017 Toyo Trail RT. I had mud terrains on before, and with me having this mainly being a city driver, I kind of got annoyed with the noise of the mud terrain, so went to a little less aggressive tire. So far they've worn really well, been super happy with them. And going from there, still have the same sliders from Jace out of South Dakota. They were well together kit. But one other thing I did when I went to the bigger tires is I ended up doing the V8 Pathfinder brake upgrade. It's a 320 mil rotor and then a little bit bigger caliper. It's helped a lot as far as I can tell, just for braking. Makes it a little bit easier to drive, especially with the 295 tires. That's it there. And from here, we'll go over and I'll show you the new suspension that's on the truck. Chad has been hard at work on coming up with a Fox kit that we could offer off the shelf, and we actually, as of just a couple weeks ago, got these working and they fit and everything's good. I don't know exactly when they'll be for sale at the time of this video, but they are Fox 2.5 remote res performance elites. They have two-way adjustability on them. It's both on the compression side. I previously had just their factory race 2.5s before, and these are night and day, just incredible ride quality, and they're super tunable. In the rear, I haven't quite dialed it in yet, but the rear gives you way more adjustability just for like added weight, say tent, rack, all that stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for these on the website, or if you're interested, contact Chad, and we'll go from there. But now that that's done, everything, like I said, everything else under the hood is the same. Lights are the same from the previous video. Snorkel's the same. All the suspension, all the performance mods, everything's the same, but we'll move to the back now and I will show you the new Kuat Ibex rack that I have and its accessories. And then I also got a new tent and 270 awning from Rain, and we'll go from there. So by far the biggest change to the truck has been the new rack and tent. From the previous video, I had my iCamper and Billy bars, and when this Kuat Ibex rack was first shown, I really liked the modern look of it and the modularity of it. So it can be set at either mid-height or at full height like seen. I have pictures on my social media of it both. I started at mid-height with an iCamper, and then when I decided that I should say, that I wanted a full bed, I went to the full height. No change needed, same rack, 2 heights, good to go. It has a bunch of various accessories on it, and I still have more coming. The biggest, I guess, the only real one I have on there right now would be my my Wii Boost. It's I think I'm actually using Lightner rack antenna mounts, but have this here just for situations, say when we're out wheeling or out on the road and you don't have signal. The couple times I have used it when I've had no bars or one bar, it has given me enough service to figure out what I need. And I just have it mounted on a ram mount and then a quick fist clamp here. Super easy to use if you ever need it. The other thing that Kuat's known for is bike racks, and they actually have a pretty cool mount that mounts off the side of the rack, and then one of their bike racks actually bolts to it to where you can carry a bike on either side. That is currently on the way to me as of this video, and if you follow social media, whatever, you'll see it soon, but that's on the way. It has a bunch of various accessories. Currently have these full length MOLLE panels on, and then as Mike comes around later in the video, I also have a bottle opener and a grab handle for when I need to eat up top. But yeah, At that point, I'm also running their crossbar risers just so I can get the awning out of the way and out of the way of the door. On top of the crossbar riser and crossbars, I'm also using an RCI rooftop riser because at one point I had an Nismo rack on the truck, in which you have seen from videos, but I have since taken that off. It was way too noisy for me at anything over like 50 mile an hour. The wind noise was unbearable, and it was even hard to even have conversations with people. So I took that off. A fellow Nissan guy that's going to be stopping by in July at the shop is going to pick it up. We're going to put it on, and I'm going to move on from that. That's all I'm going to say about that. So we'll, at this point, I can pop the 270 rain awning open for you, and you can see what it looks like. So when I went to full height on the rack, I decided also to move to a different tent. Did a little bit of research, and the best bang for the buck that I found for myself with my wife and 2 dogs was the Free Spirit Recreation Aspen Light. A big thing for me on the truck is keeping weight down, and this tent in its full size is, I think, just over 100 pounds. But yeah, I'll pop it open for you guys and take a look inside. So to go into a little more detail on why I picked the tent I did, with the iCamper I had, we bought it, we used it, we loved it, but there were some things I was missing in it, mainly being an air mattress. So when it came time to order the new tent, there was 3 things I was looking for. One was being obviously an air mattress. 2, it had lighting built into it, which this one does. And then also 3 was the storage in it. This thing has way more storage than my iCamper. And yeah, about the only thing we really, fight with is getting our dogs up here. We have 2 Basset Hounds, so they're not obviously long-legged and really easy to throw up here, but we make do. As for the tent itself, it is a Talon SEI model. The regular Aspen Light is all black. I, for some reason, wanted a little color, so I ordered the Talon model. But other than that, it's the same. This is the XL model. The regular one is a little bit more narrow and a little lighter, but I figured with 1 person and 2 dogs in here, we should probably get the biggest one we can. And then also, just for like little things it does come with diesel heater ports on both sides, which is nice. I have used those actually so far. And then it also has more than 1 ladder mount, which is also nice. Say passenger side of the truck or driver side isn't accessible or flat, you can also use the back. So yeah, we've slept in it probably a total of 10 nights so far since I've owned it, and we love it. And yeah, that's it for the tent. And with that, my 2024 update has come to a close. Like, subscribe, follow ADO, all that, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks.